Another one back with another one. The runoffs in the Senate. Let's talk about it. I think I early voted Monday, and it's been interesting. And two ballots on the ticket. I just want to talk about it in Georgia and things like that. But shouts out to everybody, and appreciate the person that sent me that info on certain things. But I will not speak it on here because you know how sensitive YouTube is, and I look at the info, and that's it. Let's see where we're gonna go here. Let me get set up for a minute. Get set up for a minute. Oh, the stream is looking fancy here. Yes, done. Let me get set up in here. Looks like the Republicans do not like Herschel Walker, and then Kemp's ad did not like him either. I just saw an ad between him. He said, "I'm just a back Herschel Walker." I said, "Well, we'll see in December." And just to let y'all know, I early voted. I early voted. And the reason I early voted this month is because, you know, it ends, I believe, on the 2nd on Friday because the 6th will be next Tuesday, I believe. And it's pretty much the same, like, you know, but it's two ticket. When I voted for the this time a runoff, Warnock's going to win this one. And I have a feeling he will win this one because Herschel Walker is not liked by the Republican Party because they ain't going to win the Senate because they already got more points. The Democrats already got that. So if Warnock wins it, it'll be like 51. So they already have it set. So again, you know, this is where we at with it now. But recently I voted yesterday and we got to see the results and I'll tell you why. But to me, I voted for Warnock. But you know, I'm just gonna say it right now. Yeah, I voted for him last was it was it Monday? Yeah, I voted for him. I didn't vote for no Herschel Walker. Lost to Herschel for that. No, Herschel ain't been in Georgia in years. So technically, I can't take that man seriously. And the Republicans don't even like his own party don't even like him. That's that Trump shit. I'm not supporting that shit. That shit is dead, man. Trump is gonna be who he is, but you're not gonna get away with saying certain things online, especially on YouTube, because I think pretty much people get caught up on the BS a lot. And yeah, the runoffs in the Senate is going to be interesting. I don't know how the election is going to be in the future, so it's pretty much you're going to see the next couple of days, people are going to early vote, and in the end, it's on the 2nd, I believe. That's just basically what I'm just trying to say right now. But yeah, it's pretty much out there in the sea to sort of speak. But normally, I just got to see what's going to go on. Hey, what's going on, Degenerate? Salute, salute. But yeah, the runoff Monday, you know, I already know the obvious vote I'm going to vote for is Warnock, but I will not vote for the Herschel Walker. Just the simple fact he's just dumb and ignorant. Why wouldn't want to send it like that? That'd be hell. And he's got a lot of problems, legal issues, and the state of Georgia don't need that. We don't need that. And then the reason it went on the runoff, this is the last time a libertarian fucked up the election twice in 2 years. This happened again. Warnock's gonna win by default because people are gonna vote for him anyway. So Brian Kemp was not feeling them in that ad talking about Herschel Walker. He didn't care about no Herschel Walker. He didn't want to do it. Because in case y'all didn't know, Trump was trying to assassinate Kemp. A lot of people try to say that ain't true. No, that's true. They're divided, man. They do this shit all the time. This ain't nothing new. I've been watching a lot of documentaries on the mafia and things like that. And then I saw the one with Carlos Marcello. They did a piece on. He's based off the guy that ran the mob in New Orleans. That's the second time I done seen that. But they have a video game called Mafia 3 based off of him, you know, a tribute to him. He actually treated people good. He died of old age. Yeah, he went to prison like I believe twice. He did some a long time on the other one, but got out as an older man and he lived to be 83 and passed away. So he lived comfortably. And technically, out of all the gangsters, he lived to see the 80 as a mob guy. Him and I believe what's the guy that has a YouTube channel? His son, his name is Michael Francis, but his father's Sonny. He lived to be 103. The other one lived to be 83. They the only two that lived longer out of all the ones that died early. Interesting, ain't it? But that's life. But it's pretty much like I see this all the time, but you got a lot of idiots in the South going to vote for Herschel Walker. But that's okay. But that's what they are. But Trump doesn't care. Biden's 80 some years old running as president, which is interesting. Most people say he's gonna run again. I highly doubt it. If he does run again, it's just by default people gonna vote for him and keep him in there. That's basically what it is. So again, by default, you'll see what's going on, and then you'll see how the world is changing. But then again, the world's divided with a lot of nonsense right now. So, but I've been on my quest for searching the Heavenly Father's truth, and always, and I just keep it simple, man. Like I try to keep it simple as I can. So it's pretty much it. But the runoff in the Senate race in Georgia is it's incredible, and people are coming out and supporting, as always, and it is what it is. But let me speak on something about the Jerry Jones shit. Jerry always had that. He always treated certain people a certain way. Look at how his team is ran. I don't fuck with the Cowgirls, but that's what it is now. That's been brewing lately. But shouts out to George making everybody else for that. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's a lot of shit going on. I ain't have nothing posted on the community tab. You know how it's okay to be inactive on the community tab. I usually have to. I've been busy watching documentaries of the mob and shit, and a little bit of politics and things like that. Now I got to see the one with Papa Dockin and Benito Mussolini. I got to see that one. That one's a good one. It's a lot of shit I need to see. But the pineapple bullshit, the whoredom is on fire right now. She got a lot of hoes. Yeah, Michael Francis. Yeah, he's the son of Sonny Francis. A lot of people don't know about Sonny. Sonny's the one that passed away at 103 years old. Michael's is his son, but his oldest son ratted him out, but his father wasn't shit no way because he was abusive in a relationship. But John Jr. did what he had to do. He wasn't a mob guy. He didn't want to be in his father's footsteps. Michael can confirm that. Pretty much it. You know, it is what it is. Shouts out to Wacky. He was at the game Wizards versus Brooklyn Nets. I don't blame him. Yeah, he's watching the game. Good, great for him, man. I wish I had some film. The professionals explain of a goddamn lore video. He's got millions of subscribers, yo. All these damn ass. Let me refresh my phone and shit. Temperature is gonna drop tonight. Temperature is gonna drop tonight, and it's gonna drop to 30 degrees. It's gonna drop around. Yeah, I gotta turn the heat up. Yeah, it's getting cold. That's that fall weather. It's gonna be cold tomorrow. 56 gonna be the high. It's gonna be like that Friday. Saturday's will be 63. That's the high. Say it feels like fall. See that rain's gonna make it colder. And winter will be here, and everybody be crying about the snow. Man, I don't give a shit. Who's this pineapple? Okay, her name is Ray. Oh my god, ain't nobody hitting that. Ain't nobody hitting that. Danae Jackson arrested. Man, that's a trans, by the way. They try to say that's a woman. No, that's a trans. Shout out to those boys said that's a trans. They try to say Kanye West is broke. I disagree with Chaos, right? He don't know what the hell he's talking about. That man's not broke. People saying that they don't know what the hell they talking about. There you go with the bullshit. Y'all ain't talking about a damn thing but spewing nonsense. This is why I don't listen to people on the internet. That dude's not broke. Y'all calling him broke because he ain't got no money. No, he's got money. Y'all think he's broke. This is the same old shit. They said that man, y'all don't even know what rich is because y'all never had it. It's the same shit I've seen all the time, but motherfuckers be killing me with that shit. But because their fan base can be very annoying. Exactly, they've always been annoying. You were talking about the fictional Corleones. No. Michael Francis is real. You can find him on YouTube. Just type in Michael Francis talking about the mafia stuff, and he gives you a breakdown how his brother cooperated, and then he's got another talks about his father, the family fall apart. Hell of a fucking interviews and documentary in the piece, and he's got a channel talk about that. He interviews all the guys who was in the mob and all that stuff. He don't tell about his secrets. He never. He believes in the code of silence, but most of them don't really. They even tell you. Even his older brother don't. His dad did. His older brother did. He knew it was a bunch of bullshit. It was about money and greed and killings. But drugs divide them all. But that's a whole nother story. I'm not gonna speak. I may speak on that on a vlog stream about the mafia. The mafia is basically what it is. They just haven't changed a bit. But it's pretty much like they've always been the essence of politics. But I do know they start out in New Orleans, Louisiana. They start out Louisiana up in New Orleans, close to Baton Rouge, whatever. Then they start up to Ellis Island, that's in New York, and then all the way from Chicago, and then you got the Chicago outfit, of course. It's pretty much they have 3 states: Louisiana, New York, and Illinois. 3 states. Most of them came from Sicily. Some came just regular Italians like Neapolitans and things like that. But that's a whole nother topic on the Italian immigration. That shit was wild. But the illegal immigrant that was a Don that was trying to transfer, it was the Kennedys. It was Marcello. He beat all those cases and won at the end. And then they tried to blame him for the assassination. We know that's bullshit. Then they said Oswald killed him, which is bullshit. The people up top that runs this planet killed Kennedy. When he said anti-secret societies, guess what happened to him? He got killed. I got that from Jordan Maxwell. Nobody went to jail, and they ain't going to jail. Nobody went to jail. So he got off scot-free. He had thoughts, but I don't think the connection don't fit. When people talk about that shit, they don't know what the hell they talking about. I know how this plan is run. I know how politics is ran. You know what they said, the government say about his murder and his assassination? They say it's a conspiracy. They put the conspiracy word on it. They didn't want to go any further. They can't say nothing. Even the average documentary said that. I said, oh, shit. And there was somebody at the end of that documentary trying to talk about that Marcello character. They said, it's a great fiction story that he got killed by the mob. People laugh at that. They don't believe in that. They know they be on that bullshit. The feds be on that bullshit. It's not true. The people that killed him, y'all know what it is. Kennedy broke the rules. He went against the people that runs this planet, man. Him and Lincoln. They the only two. They didn't care about no mafia and putting them away. No, they just want to just get them off the street. That didn't work. That backfired. Now they cease to exist in the 21st century. They in restaurants hiding or just left that shit alone. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to get pinched. So niggas took care of that. So it's pretty much the same. Like we see this all the time. But then when you get caught up with it, you just be like, all right, this is what they've been doing. So what's any different? Right? That's the thing about this election. I believe when Warnock, if he do, he will win this because by default, it's just I see the red handwriting on the wall. I see it on the wall, man. I see it on the wall, and it's just like it's no different than what we're seeing right now. But then again, you see the type in all elections, but it's pretty much the same all over again. But when you get into a certain level, you just be like, all right, this is it. But when you get into the Senate race, that determines how people's gonna move in the district attorney's office, and then the House ain't gonna do shit. The Republican House won't do a damn thing, but Biden will reasonably get them moving. Herschel Walker, man, he's just not. He's not it. A lot of people say they feel him. No, they're not. Those are delusional motherfuckers. They ain't got no choice. He will lose. He definitely will lose because by default, everybody's gonna vote for Warnock. He'll beat him right out because everybody's gonna early vote, and the ones that voted for that Libertarian fucked it up for everybody. So it's pretty much it. People's early voting like they did Monday, and then this restaurant Whataburger came back from, I believe they're from Corpus Christi, Texas. They just came in Georgia at the college I see out here in Kennesaw, and they had a long line. It's gonna die down probably during the week. And they said they still cook that Angus burger from Texas and that bun. They have a spicy ketchup, some shit, some wild shit, some real shit. But it is what it is. Yeah, yeah, he still got cash. Of course, he got cash. He ain't broke. They let Forbes tell people how much net worth certain celebrities. Yeah, Forbes ain't shit. Forbes don't know what the fuck they talking about. That's cap. Never listen to these stupid ass magazines. Did Michael Francis said that the mafia is basically a Southern Italian Sicilian thing. Yeah, he did. He didn't say that. He said that on his own channel. He's got a channel. You can look him up. He also talked about a little bit of politics. Said he knew Trump, but they knew some Jewish guy. I forget his name. Knew the same guy, but dealt with a management or some shit. He said that on his channel too. But that guy's totally irrelevant though, because Trump went crazier after that when he started buying USFL and things like that nature. So it's pretty much the same. Let me get back on this shit. I was looking at Frank Matthews. I was looking at all types of motherfuckers today. And nobody still caught Frank Matthews. The feds are pissed off about that. They try to say that man's it. No, I believe he changed his identity and didn't come back. He had two boys, but changed his identity. That's just me. A lot of people think he's dead and all that. And that nigga's not dead. He's alive. You just ain't gonna find him. That wasted $3,000 award. That's some bullshit. Ain't nobody looking for Frank Matthews. He just beat the system. Him and a lot of other people that did. It's a handful. It's a few that did it. Frank Matthews is one. They try to say he's dead. That nigga's not dead. Stop it. He's still out there. And he's a drug dealer. It's not no gangster. There's a big fucking difference. But it is what it is. But like I said, and you said like anything else, you just get caught up on the moment. But anyways, back to the current election. That the main topic we were talking about tonight is Warnock and Walker. But they said Walker on top when I was in the booth, and then they had Warnock on the bottom. But I already know who I picked by de facto that deserves to be Senate and get another term. That's Warnock. So why not? Why not? He's going to be in the Senate, and he's going to do his thing. People are going to get what they get. He promised seniors for some things, and he's a good fit. It's a good fit. This is basically what I'm saying, but he's a good fit for the state of Georgia. He's a pastor. He's going to win because of the church. The church got his back. The church got his back, and the people are not going against the church. Church. They're not going against the church. The church will always find a way to backpedal and protect. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just who they are, so to speak. And y'all just got to bear with it. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. I'm in the Mad Max for a minute. I was trying to see what's going on here. Move this shit out the way. Oh shit. All that for nothing. Okay. Try not to run that RNF. Yeah, I gotta get this out of the way. Yeah. So far I like this game too. It's very Armageddon like. But you ain't got a certain level yet. Just yet. But you know how it is. But damn, it's just like But but the election, I mean, it's pretty much solid where Warnock stands on. But like I said, people get caught up on the same stuff they always hear all the time. But but those attack ads is crazy. Yeah, yeah, shit. Let me try this again because this shit was annoying. We took the defense down. Yeah, those damn cars was in the way. Hold on for a minute. Yeah, my fault. Yeah, I had to get into some shit. Let me pause it real quick. Fuck out of here. I'm at Gut Gash. Try to get some fucking vehicle parts, but we good. Just got to take over this damn tank camp. But I'll play it later after I get done with this stream because I got two territories to take over. Do this stupid ass mission, but I'm gonna recon his area first, and then start pulling strings and see how much we got. We got time because gut gas is not important. To be honest with you, he only got one camp. We're gonna see what's going on, but the intel encounter, it's a lot of things to do. Yeah, we'll save the red stuff for last. That's just some shit that we can get off, ammunition and all that. But yeah, gut gas is all in popping. But I'll talk about that later in the future and tell you my progress. I mean, I love this game. It reminds me of Red Faction all over again. Little politics in it. Armageddon style. You find a lot of stuff, and but there ain't nothing. That's just I'll talk about that tomorrow with y'all about this game. This game is something else. See why they didn't have a sequel. We'll talk about that tomorrow. I just want to talk about the runoff, but yeah, that runoff it wasn't crowded when I was in the senior center where I voted at. Everybody had their own destinations, but see, a lot of my people voting in droves. They trying to get this shit over with. They trying to get Tuesday out the way. So pretty much Tuesday's gonna be less exciting, but we'll see who's gonna win on the runoff, and it's pretty much it. Because the last time we did something like that, last time I did something like that, that was 2 years ago in the library. I voted at the library, and the library was hectic. I had to bring my ID and all this stuff. But then I did the mail in when the pandemic was a thing. So once we did it on the mail in was pretty. It's pretty much it. So it is what it is. Let me see something for a minute. Let me see something for a minute. Yeah, let me see something for a minute. Okay, took the padding off, but it's pretty much like you see things from a view, and then that point of view, like what's going on and in Georgia and things like that. I've been talking about this for months and months, but lately I've seen a lot of people voting in droves. So when you have people get voted in droves like that, you expect people to do more and then what's not. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me, so to speak. And then you have all these things coming in motion. Yeah, you gotta turn the gain up a little bit. But that's just how I look at it. And that's the whole purpose of what we're saying right now. But the Warnock and the Walker thing is pretty much just solid in here and whatnot. So again, it's just like, why bother it? Because it's pretty much you're just seeing the stuff play out right now. But Walker, he's going through the motions. Like, man, he's done. He's done. See what's going on, and then just like that, I'll say, why does Mad Max have? I'll do this later. A sequel. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna look at this up for a minute. Oh shit! Why y'all trying to? Okay. Okay. Let's see what we got here. And go with the padding. Yeah. So yeah, I'll look at that later. I'm just searching for shit. But again, this stuff is like pretty much solid, man. When you get solid in politics, you get just this get in motion. But Warnock is probably in the lead right now after this runoff. But Herschel Walker, a lot of people wish him the best of luck, but it's pretty much solid in his eyes. So yeah, water keeps me up. Pears, nice source. But like I said, and I said before, I said again, you just got pretty much people in it right now, but get caught up on the politics and shit like that. I ain't use this in a minute. I'm going dark mode. But that's how I look at it. But mainly you just look at the two guys that are really speaking on what's going on today in modern day politics. So, Walker's backed by Trump as usual because USFL days and people are going to defend him. And he got other people to defend Warnock because of the church. Now, he was my former pastor when I left Christianity in 2009. He was my former pastor back then. He was brand new. He was decent, but he was from Southern Georgia. And like he said, he leads by faith and all that stuff. But I ain't gonna buy into that. But Warnock's gonna be Warnock. But Ebenezer's a popular church. You say something bad about that church, they'll throw your ass out of that city. They'll do you harm, especially that city. I mean, that city, Atlanta. I've lived there for experience. I can tell you some stories sometimes, especially on a vlog stream outside. If I have some downtime, if I do, you'll be like, "What the hell is this nigga talking about?" But I'll say it on a vlog stream outside, you know, and we'll talk about various things. But that's how I'm gonna look at it. And pretty much it's gonna be what it is gonna be in the moment. You know what I mean? It's pretty much it. Let's see something real quick. I know people get caught up. Take this charger, this white charger. Yeah, it's fucking with my sound a little bit. Yeah, I got my other one with me. So it's pretty much I'm just like looking at what it is right now. I don't see any difference. Yeah. Woo! I don't see any difference. Oh, I sound a little bright on that one. The other one is just okay. I like that one. Sound a little bit brighter on this one. Okay. This one's okay. On my SE, I sound a little brighter, but I always use the 58. That dark tone and all that other stuff. But it's just like you get caught up on it and all the stuff. But only let me switch it off for a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this be. But it's dark and smooth as usual. That's my panel mic that y'all heard. Yeah, I got two microphones. I put the other one in the chamber and have two of them running through. I say I decided to go one mic. Only time I do that is if there's panels and shit. I'll do that this Sunday and drop the panel this coming Sunday. I'll do the same thing Thursday, but I'll be one mic line, so I'm holding the microphone Thursday. So Thursday will be like a little long one. We're gonna be talking, and it's pretty much the same. But people get caught up on it, on things like that. But like I said, you see stuff and you just get caught up, and then people just be on some bullshit in 1 minute or another. But then again, people just get what they need to hear. You know what I mean? But that's the thing. That's the go to what people are going through right now. But that's how I look at the normal election. But Warnock, he's just gonna do what he does on his policies and things like that. But Herschel Walker ain't gonna do a damn thing. He's just gonna be who he is. He's gonna be told what to do. But Republicans, they just fell apart. They've been divided. I told y'all in 2 years' time, this shit's over. All that shit that y'all been talking about for the last 2 to 3 years, or more than that, it's over, man. That shit's dead. You got to let that shit go. In 2021, y'all just went crazy. Y'all went crazy when you said that man stole it. The 2020 election, that was like 2 years ago. And y'all went crazy that next year. And I'll never forget it. That the 2 years ago was hell, and I got into with certain people, but last year was fun as fuck. Man, I talk bad about motherfuckers. 2021 was a hell of a year. You had Alpo died. That motherfucker. Yeah, a lot of people died. It was a great year. I'll say 2021 was a great year because I was 33 years old. And you fast forward 11 years ago, I was 23 at the time when I had my awakening. Good years. Always do good on a one. Always do good on a motherfucking one. Well, on twos, it's kind of mediocre. We're okay. I was 24 10 years ago, and I'm 34 right now. So that's half. Still sharp as I've ever been, but better than ever. So it's pretty much like you see this all the time, and then you get used to the bullshit, what's going on in the world. But then again, people get caught up. Take these shoes off for a minute. I have to take this shirt off and things like that. But yeah, then again, because people get caught up on the election with Warnock and Walker. It's a good run, but Warnock's going to win by default because the Libertarian kind of stopped his little numbers, but he's going to beat them right out. Democrats already won the Senate. They said they don't need Warnock. Oh, yeah, they do for 51%, so they can maintain a certain flow, and everybody else that drop out, he'll take all these spots. And then, Democrats always play that type of game. They always keep the Senate Democrat in certain areas and in the House. But the whole House of the people, the Congress, is basically both parties into one. But in reality, they want to push that agenda across the world. So, that agenda is going to be what it is. Everybody has an agenda on shit until they get tired of you. But the election is just what it is, man. Like this runoff election is going to be spectacular. People are voting early, and we're going to see the number of results. So it's pretty much the same. I know everybody's talking about Jerry Jones at this point. That's how I look at it. And then you see what's going on. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, it's 34 minutes in. So it's pretty much it. That's all I got to say about the runoff. But, I voted, make sure I secured it, and do what I need to do, and then wait on next Tuesday just to come in and confirm it. Let's see what's going on here. All this shit worrying about. It's random. He at the Nets game. Shouts out to Wacky, who's going to do a live stream talk about it. Kenneth Supreme McGriff. They got to start on him. The Supreme team. I'm not gonna get into that. They said John Torrio helped build the American mob. We ain't gonna get into that. That's an outfit. Yeah, he was influential, but people get caught up on that bullshit too. They get caught on that bullshit. Are phone winner better or easier? They easier. These dudes love whores. Nate Booncraft, Hitman. I know what he looked like. He tried to use a disguise back in the day on Gangland. Brazilian IG model. Man, these whores. I call them whores, man. These whores is losing their fucking minds. Like you see on the Pineapple Show, you got a bunch of whores on here. It's pretty much it. You just get caught up and then they just out there get their G's just knocked off and that's it. But it is what it is. But I'm gonna step away real quick. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm back with it. Yeah, I had to check something. I had to change my shirt and everything, but it's pretty much the same. But let me check something real quick. Get back on my Philly dude. Get into it. Yeah, it's pretty much light. Runoffs in the Senate. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm going in. Yeah, I'm not worrying about that show coming on, but it'll be an hour or two. But you know how it is because I mean doing this for 2 hours. But yeah, but the runoff when we talk about it this week, because I early voted 2 days ago. Because I mean today's Wednesday. I just felt like talking about it because Monday was very interesting. I mean, I early voted, and it was a good experience. It was two people on the ballot. It's quick, but actually showing your information and shit was a hassle. Cause see, the first time I went to the same place, when I voted, it wasn't no issue. The process was a lot of pages, and I think people did because I early voted. But same with the second time with the runoff, it's just like it's hell to get in that line. The line can be very strenuous, but it's the info. But the voting's easy. But the line part, yeah, it's like it was 2 years ago. But they've always had that. You just got to come prepared with your information. So then again, you see the things that's going on and moving on in the world. You know what I mean? But that's how you get down. Most people just get caught up on the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I look at it. But if people just don't do as they're told, then there they are. You know what I mean? But that's how people get caught up. But it's pretty much the same all over the world. You just get caught up and be like, hey, we here and we expect much. But then again, that's how you're gonna be. That's how you're gonna be. So why bother? But it's just like people just get caught up on their little stuff. But I was just looking around. But yeah, but the election it was fun. Because the early voting is what it is. He's at the Barclays Center. She'll be in 5 minutes. Man, she thirsty for some dick. This girl Melly is a damn fool. Making a pit stop at Bibby Young's Lord Entry office. I ain't talking about nothing. Brothers for multipolar Ava. Man, who cares about Esau's bullshit? It's all East Indian trading. Hey, man, y'all mad. Like, why y'all listen to idiots like that? Whoever told y'all, those are idiots, bro. Always sharing it. It is what it is. Esau has many forms of them. Y'all also want to mention on the EW/money. Get off that bullshit. It doesn't exist. These people care about power and force. Y'all understand that? Go sit down. Go sit down. That's all I'm gonna say about that. And that's how people just get caught up, you know. But then again, you know, you just got morons on the internet just talking a whole lot of shit. Try to look cute on the net. Everybody's playing that definitive shit. You should not play the definitive edition. Well, people gonna play what the fuck they want to play. Who died to make Joe King? Y'all act like a bunch of sexuals on the internet. That's what they all act like. A bunch of clowns. I don't know what's going on. Get caught up on that shit. Old girl ain't looking like nothing, but yeah, but you know, Warnock and Walker, that's the talk of the town in GA right now. Everybody's early voting. They're trying to make somewhat of a history, but it is what it is. It is what it ain't, but motherfuckers need to understand that shit can catch up with ya. Nah, she looked decent. She looked decent. Put this up before anything. Okay. I watch all this bullshit. Yeah, the pineapple show is crazy. It's probably ain't gonna last long. But yeah, you know, that's all I got tonight. You know, just talk about I voted like 2 days ago, but it's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna see what next Tuesday's gonna bring and see who's gonna be tripping about it. But to me, they try to say Warnock's gonna lose. Nah, he's gonna win. He's gonna beat him out. Because a lot of Republicans will not vote for Walker's ass. Because I saw an ad, they're not feeling it. Tell you, Walker's finished. He lose this shit. That's it for anything. They were using him from the start. That's a damn shame. Republicans been through for years. But you know, that's how I'm gonna look at it. You know, I was in the 40-minute mark. Okay, man, I can still talk and get my flow going. But as I'm about to be in a couple more, like to the next hour. But you know, let's speak on. Let's see what y'all got in the comments. It's only degenerate. Shouts out to you, man. But you know, it's that political talk. Everybody don't like it, but that's okay. I don't give a shit because politics is pretty much it's an innuendo with certain people, and then people just get caught up. But seriously, but that's it. That's it. But then again, I understand where people are going, but in Georgia, you know, you're good. You know, the politics is not really that bad, but Warnock has upper hand. You know, but oh boy, Walker, he's just being used. Republicans don't even like his ass. The only people that like his ass are not even representing that party. That party's been dead and fragmented. It is what it is. But when it gets too fragmented, you already know what time it is. So pretty much it's just like they're done for. So what else they gonna do anything outside of it? Name me one thing. You know what I'm saying? That's just bottom line. That's just bottom line. You know? Her name is Ariana. Oh my god, nobody wants to hit that. She looks decent, but she's alright. Ain't nobody gonna hit that. She's okay. Melly always got the interesting hoes on the internet. She got the interesting hoes on the internet. She just expect people to like them. Do you like this girl? Do you like this girl? Like, it's a sickness. To play, eh, is a sickness. Sound like Albert now with the Uganda accent. Like, eh, it's a sickness. I took it to papaya to the. Let me stop talking bad about people. I don't give a shit. But it's pretty much the same. I bet both of you that you can't touch your elbows together. Uh oh. Uh oh. Cashmere of socks. We ain't gonna get into that. Oh man. Oh shit. But people just get caught up on some shit. You know what I mean? It's just like, let's see this bullshit right here. Oh, I got nine. That's optional. Yeah, I'm in here. Yeah, I'll play it in a minute after I get done with this shit, and then I get done editing, and. But shouts out to people that came through. Shouts out to Degenerate coming through. I know my streams get kind of like hectic and a little semi boring, but most of you just can't stand you. And that's just what it is. That's just part of the time that we're in, and YouTube is inflated. But I'm gonna try to pre-record harder and then try to post something in the morning and just do it that way and be like, all right, but you gotta do what you gotta do. That's pretty much it. And then people get caught up on me saying this and that. So that's the thing. That's the theme. It's pretty much the same. Pretty much the same. But that's how I get down. Pretty much. Yeah. Stuck with the same mic. The only mic change is this mic right here. Don't want to end it off with that. Nope. I end off with this mic. Have it set. If people want to talk to me, I got my little shit, little my gear. But my trusty one, the smooth one, I love this motherfucker. Feels life in my hand. And once I put that on the thing, it's all money. Yep. So I'm back. I got the mic, the same color mic, but it's in a different bag. I don't even use it like I used to. But that's the whole beauty of it. You have all these mics, and you be like, "Oh my god, this guy, what does he think? He a reporter?" No, just a man of Arsenal. Man of Arsenal, and it works. And you get paid like this all the time. You just to have that type of knowledge, but you got to be forthcoming and be straightforward. But it's pretty much it. I see what's up. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, they get Dreamy out over here. She lying as the hell type pumping down. Raise your hands. Oh my god, these people are stupid. But it's pretty much, like elections gonna play out. This is coming up next Tuesday. Next Tuesday is gonna be wild. Yes, I'm gonna be talking about the independent thinking series. The runoff is here. Early voting is here as always. People, if you're in the GA area, just early vote, please, because it's gonna end on the second. It's gonna end on the second of Friday, and they're gonna wait till Tuesday, and then Tuesday you'll see the results. It's pretty much it, so to speak. Pretty much it. Pretty much it. That's pretty much it. So-called leaders of the new school. Yeah, they're hoarding around. Everybody gets caught up in the hoarding around. Everybody ready to mingle and shit. Yeah, people get caught up on the nonsense, but but that's who they are. But I saw something interesting. Red, you got this, well, this pedophile, well known, named after a guy from the Jackson Five. But he said he's Caribbean, but but hey, typical, right? But this dude's a whole pedophile. He vaped a white gal. That white pussy was too good, boy. Telling me here, if it is boy, no. White pussy, pussy. You know how they talk. That pussy was good. Mashing them up good. No, the style in it. Nine to the wine to the. Let me stop. Let me stop before they really get on my ass. Hey, you can't make fun of me. I don't give a shit. I'm American. And that's how people get caught up on this stuff. But yeah, they start saying social media is to blame. Social media is not to blame. It's individuals on the internet is to blame. And got a lot of idiots vote for Trump. I love Trump. Trump's a smart guy. Trump don't give a shit about nobody but his fucking self. It's always been that way. It's always competition, ready to break and brew trials. And I'm just looking at it right here, and so to speak, the guys think he's a Christian. Oh my God. Typical last name. Let me get my specs on, y'all. Yeah, the spec thing is we here. Oh, it's an hour. Yeah, finally. Woo, we made it. So yeah, that's all I want to talk about. The Warnock and the Herschel Walker runoff election. It's only two on the ballot. When I saw that shit, that's like it was 2 years ago. I said, man, there's only two to three, four people on the ballot. It wasn't a lot. I didn't ask for a lot. On the mail in, they just want you to vote for everybody, but it's a lot. It's pretty much it. I'm just gonna look at it for what it is, but that's all I got. So shouts out to everybody. Appreciate the people coming through. And if y'all missed this, please watch this on the playback. I'll talk about a lot of things, talk about what's going on in the current election, and that's pretty much it. So shouts out to the people that actually participate in these processes. But the fear is real for political thunder. But you see what you see. So I'm gonna say Yah bless in the name of the Most High Yah in the Book of Remembrance. I want to say peace and shalom, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. And I'm out.